So today, I tried something a little different. I bought some unusual cards in a somewhat unusual place to see if I can make some money. What's up? I'm Tim Sinclair. I'm the public address voice of the Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bears, Chicago Fire, NBA All-Star Weekend 3 times, and NBA 2K. I was in the hobby a long time ago as a kid, fell out for years and years, and now that my 2 boys are back in the hobby, so am I. This is Cardy in the USA. So I've never bought anything collectible from Facebook Marketplace before, but I was doing some searching last night and found several interesting lots, all from the same seller, that I thought were worth at least pursuing. And so the first was a lot of junk wax. There were a couple of interesting Bo Jackson cards in there, but I don't think there was any way to make my money back, so I passed on that one. However, there were 3 other small lots that I thought were interesting. One was 13 Xbox 360 games. Now, I don't play any of them. I don't even have an Xbox 360, but I did a little research on eBay, and it looks like I can easily make my money back selling those, and they're in good working condition. The other 2 lots are cards. One of them is a lot of 90s basketball, which typically doesn't have a lot of value. However, this seems to have the Team USA set in it. And then a whole pile of MTV music cards with like Janet Jackson and Madonna and MC Hammer. And those sold off one by one. Certainly could be a couple bucks a card depending on the cards, and they were asking $5 for that stack. So I'm gonna go pick these up. We're gonna see what we can get, and we'll come back and go through them and hopefully make some money. So we just picked up the merchandise, and baggies are becoming a thing. I believe the complete Team USA set is in this one. Got a few other junk waxy things in this, but we'll see if we can find 1 or 2 that are worth something. These are all music cards, which I've never dealt with before, but Tina Turner's there on the front, and it looks like there's a couple hundred here. So I've seen these going for $3, $8, $10, depending on the artist. So we'll go through these. And then I think we've got 13 Xbox 360 games. Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising 2, not worth a ton, Fallout 3, Modern Warfare 2. These all have not only the disc, but the booklet in them too, so they're considered complete. Others in the bag, Gears of War, Skate 3, Call of Duty 2, Skate, and I think they might have thrown an extra one in, because I saw there's Left 4 Dead 2, Lego Star Wars 2, Street Home Court. I did not see in the listing, but I'll take it. I did not see Fight Night either, but here it is. And then Madden 08. So we're gonna go home, look through the cards a little bit more carefully, and then see what we can list. We have the goods. The music cards, the basketball cards, and the 13, I believe, Xbox 360 games. Gonna go through it, make sure everything's there, sleeve a lot of the cards that need to be sleeved, make sure booklets and everything is inside these that need to be, and then we'll start getting them loaded onto eBay. Okay, so going through these basketball cards so far, I have a stack of well over half that are going to get thrown away. They're going back into one of these Ziploc bags that they came in, and they're going straight in the trash. It's junk wax from the early 90s. Nobody knows them. Nobody cares about them. One of the reasons I bought this set was for the USA basketball team cards, which we've got a handful here from '88. Got Marley, Hershey Hawkins, Stockton and Malone, and Charles Barkley, so that's cool. We also have the 92 USA basketball team card that of course has Jordan and Pippen and Magic and all the others on it, so we'll be looking those up. We also have some Michael Jordan cards in this lot. None of them is worth a ton. This is the 91 Fleer We have an NBA Hoops, NBA Champs card. We've got a few others that I'll show you, but each one, if it's just worth a couple of bucks, ultimately will easily make up for the less than $15 I paid for the whole lot. All right, well, I finally had time to go through these cards. Like I said, gonna throw the majority of them away. However, I will make my money back, thanks partly to this set. It's 6 illustrated cards, and we've got David Robinson, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, and Magic Johnson. And that set probably make about 2/3 of the cost of the entire lot back. However, there's more. Speaking of 91 Fleer, we've got the Jordan, which sells for a few dollars, not a ton, but also have the rest of the Bulls cards from that set, including Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, and others. So I will probably sell that as a lot together. I did find some more of the Team USA basketball cards. These were all part of a larger set, but everything from David Robinson to Karl Malone, a couple of his, Charles Barkley, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, and others. And then the best part are these over here, and these are the Jordan cards. There are a number of them, not all of them are here. I don't have the entire set, but these each sell for $2, $3, $4, $5 a piece, depending. So that should help make the money back as well. This is from the '88 Team USA set. I believe there are 12 cards here, including the team card, which I mentioned earlier. So that will go out as a set. A few other odds and ends, like these are Larry Bird, Hakeem Olajuwon, Dominique Wilkins, all probably worth a couple bucks. Those will go up individually on eBay. And then some others that I just think kind of look cool. These illustrated, I believe 92 hoops, maybe they're 91. But you've got Muggsy Bogues, Otis Thorpe, Dale Ellis, some other guys you might recognize if you grew up in the 90s. And then finally, another little lot of Chicago Bulls cards after they won their first championship in '91. So those may go up as a lot as well. These are cards, probably 200 or so, that are exclusively musicians. I've never seen these before. I've never had cards like this before. And now I'm just going to try to go through and pick out the people I've heard of and then start looking up some of the randoms that I haven't. I've definitely seen that some of these can go for $5, $6, $7 or so on eBay, but I don't know which ones are which other than the big time stars. So this is going to take a few minutes. I hope the digital underground card's worth something because I've got at least 3 of them. So at this point I am starting to understand why they decided to sell them for $5. It's a lot of work sorting these, figuring out what set they're from, but there are a lot of $5 sets within this one $5 set. So the money's gonna come back. It's just gonna take a little time to get there. So I'm taking a break from all the cards to go through some of the 360 games that I got in this deal. And this guy has done an immaculate job of keeping them all complete. The discs are clean. The books are in every single one of the cases. In fact, one of those others I was just flipping through, the receipt from where he bought it was slipped inside one of the booklets. So everything is here. They look great, and I'm looking forward to getting them posted on eBay. It feels like I'm working entirely too hard on getting a few of the stickers off of these games. Most of them were clean or the stickers came off clean, but a couple of these I'm having to work for, but they look good. Got a nice stack. eBay, here we come. I've listed about 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the merchandise so far, and the video games asking prices on eBay are about $160 or $170. Then the cards, both basketball and all the music cards I bought, are somewhere in the neighborhood of $200 to $250 when all is said and done. Which means if it all comes together as it could, I will have taken $93 and turned it into $400 to $450, again, depending on how things shake out. But it was a good day, it was a fun experiment, and you never know what you're gonna find on Facebook Marketplace.